lines Linden and Farinacci to take the draw. And it is a new look top line for Harvard. We'll get into that as Farinacci and LaFerriere, who have played together quite a bit. Number 21 is back. Sean Farrell playing up on this first line, his first game since February 18th against Princeton. There's a shot from a tough angle, and it's fought off by Watson, and it gets us going here in this first of a best-of-3 game series between the Crimson and the N. Solid all year long. I think that's the word for Ted Donato, the junior goaltender, fourth-round pick of the Washington Capitals a few years ago.
He's really been hitting another gear here over the last month. Technically very sound, athletic as well.
Nice pass across. Farinacci coming in, and Watson did enough.
Doing this more often in this series, trying to score on the rush, using their speed to their benefit.
They handled the puck before it could get in on Watson, but then made the second save with Farinacci camped out in front. The Coyotes draft pick. So as you said, a lot of time in this end of the ice so far. And LaFerriere behind the net looking for Sean Farrell, but it works around to the wide side boards. In deep for Farinacci, tried a centering backhand pass through the legs, but nobody was home. Then LaFerriere comes to play it. Now it's Farrell moving in. Sean Farrell, the Canadiens draft pick, wrapping around. Throws it for LaFerriere. He shoots it, a save by Watson. Comes to the near side, Farinacci, all the way across Sedum, comes back and hit off the skate of Farrell, couldn't control it, and now it's Sedum once more in deep. Farrell centering one, LaFerriere still on his stick as he wraps around. And a lot of possession time for this first line of the Crimson. Sedum moving in, he shoots, trying to get it to the wide side over the blocker of Watson, then another one coming in, and that deflects to the far corner. Farrell picks it up once more for Harvard. Now it's LaFerriere. The Los Angeles Kings draft pick for Farinacci. Moving towards the slot, got knocked off the puck by Anthony Baxter, the UMass Lowell grad transfer into RPI this year. And now it's Baxter who
wins for the Engineers. They're going to have to withstand a lot of this pressure inside their own zone and then score in their opportunities when they have them that are coming on power play. And there you go, 1-0. Whether it's off the glass or just into the neutral zone, and it's not working because RPI is coming right back in. And even when LaFerriere went up the wing that time, he didn't get it in deep. It started to come back down the other way. It eventually did go back the other way, but I'd like to see Harvard carry the puck a little bit more outside of its own zone. And then you have the break, and then you come out of the room, and they go right back the other way. So I wouldn't be surprised if Harvard gets right back to what they were doing in the opening 3 and 4 minutes of that first period.
Jack Agnew fanned on a one-time try, and then Farrell lost his stick and throws a big hit into the boards on Jacob Laka. Crims the blue line.
Well, yeah, their PK forecheck, which usually really isn't a forecheck. Nobody goes into the defensive zone. They're all just kind of stack the red line and then back up to keep that gap control to the blue line.
Farrell with speed, then it got knocked down by LaFerriere. That's a big play, depending on what happens here. LaFerriere throws it down for Farrell. Moving behind the net, looking for help. Sets up Nick Abruzzese. Back for Farrell moving in. Centers one. That got deflected off of this.
He had a lane to the net twice, I thought. Could have come around either side of the goal. This is the back end of the play. Ends up passing that. And tries to draw Surdy to.
Upset about where Linden was positioned on the face-off. It's won by Harvard. Here is Moore. Leaves it for Abruzzese. Back to Moore. One-time try! They have done a really good job since the first 7 or 8 minutes of this game, kind of muddying it up, making it difficult for Harvard to get in on Watson. Watson's made a couple of really good saves, and RPI has taken advantage. So the Crimson now need an answer. And maybe it's Marshall Rafai. Over for Barr. Shoots in. Save Watson. Rebound. Oh, what a save, Watson! On the try by Coronado. Colonial's 13U team back in the day. They played together for a little while with Abruzzese and Farrell at the Olympics, and then Farrell getting hurt. Here is Sean Farrell. Canadiens draft pick. Stops and gets it to Ian Moore. Fires one in, and the deflection. Try LaFerriere. Nearly had that on goal. That was well done by Alex LaFerriere, who continues to impress. And LaFerriere comes away. It's the third meeting of the season between these two. They split the regular season. Well as anyone, it takes 2 to get to the semifinal. RPI, remember, was down 1-0 before winning the next 2 games to win the series.
Yeah, Coach Smith was saying that multiple times, how difficult it is to end a team's season. He should take, obviously, some solid.
Turnover here. Coronado throws one in front, looking for Farrell. So a bit of a different look here as Farrell.
It's
We
quite
certainly
something.
know that Harvard has had a good power play at times. They are 0 for 2 today. But setting up here with Farrell, shooting in, and that got deflected up off the glass. It did not go out of play, though. It's the run on it now for Ian Moore. Throws it down underneath the stick of Coronado. And it's Dornbach behind the net for the Crimson. And now the one back to Moore. Harvard's won 2 key faceoffs in a row. Farrell sends it around. Baxter got to the puck, but it's Dornbach on possession for the Crimson now. Henry Thrun slides it over for Moore. Back for Thrun, waiting. Moore once more. Over for LaFerriere and Abruzzese. Coronado back for Abruzzese. Waiting, gets it back up top for Moore. Down to 28 seconds remaining in the game. Thrun hits Dornbach on the pass with 24 seconds remaining. Coronado's down low. Back for Dornbach. Looking for space. Waiting. Out for Thrun. Winds up. And the deflection try. And score! Harvard sneaks a couple by. Throws one in front. Watson the save. Rebound in front. Coronado. And it's blocked. Oh, what a big play. That was on what would have been a game winner. Now it's Coronado for Farrell. He shoots in.